Can Andrew Jack win the Olympia this year? Some seem to think so. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, this will be the fourth year Andrew will be going to the Olympia. In his Olympia debut, he placed seventh, and two following Olympias, he placed fifth. So he has moved up. Initially, when he first turned pro, won his first pro show, and qualified for his first Olympia, right away, people were raving about him, calling him the next Mr. Olympia, even going as far as saying that he will win the Olympia in his debut year. I got to admit, I was on with the Andrew hype initially in the beginning. As we know, he never won the Olympia. Seventh place, fifth place, and fifth place. Now, I've said it lots of times before, and I'm not hating on him. And yes, he does have a beautiful physique. The problem is when he stands next to the very best, a lot of things get exposed. You know, I've said another thing I've said many times, and nobody seems to really make much of it. Brandon Curry, throughout his career, has been uh, pounded on over his legs. His legs are too small for his upper body. Nick Walker is taking a lot of shit that his upper body, his torso is too long for his lower body. His legs need to be longer. Nobody seems to really focus at all on Andrew Jack's imbalances. The truth is, you can look at it two different ways. You can look at it that his limbs are too long for his torso, or his torso is too short for his limbs. Either way, they don't match up. And like I said, when he stands on stage with the very best of the best, his flaws are exposed. That's why he's not he hasn't made it higher yet on the Olympia stage, and I don't see it actually happening. From the front, he has a standing relaxed. His front double biceps might be one of the best out there right now. But when he starts to go through the rest of the poses, he does get exposed. His height, his width, yes, he carries a lot of muscle. He does have a nice physique. Don't laugh at me for saying this. I said it before. His structure, those long limbs, that's a track athlete's build. And you can have a great physique. Doesn't mean you can be a great bodybuilder. You're gonna be Mr. Olympia. When it turns to the sides, you see more of the flaws, the lack of thickness, and he still has a lot of work to do from behind. I think just his size and overall structure, as long as he brings a level of conditioning, he's very imposing. He will place well, he'll place in the top 10. He's not going to place at the very top. And going into this year's Olympia, I don't see him. I think he'd be lucky if he places fifth this year. He absolutely, I can't see any way him placing any higher. He's not beating Samson. He's not beating Nick. He's not beating Hardy, and he's not beating Derek. So the best he can go for, he'll hope for, in my opinion, would be fifth place. Last year, Martin Fitzwater overtook him. And you know what? If you go back a few years before that, Andrew's first pro win, the Texas Pro, where he beat Martin, it's arguable. You could have made a good argument for Martin winning back then. Martin overtook him last year's Olympia, and I think Martin's going to overtake him again. So that would knock him back at least on one more, sixth place. At this past Arnold Classic, I'm not just the only one. I heard a number of people in the industry say the same thing. They would have put Brandon Curry ahead of Andrew Jack at the Arnold. And there were a couple other people that can present a problem for Andrew. Andrew is not going to be Mr. Olympia this year. Sorry to burst the bubble for all his super fans. He's not winning Mr. Olympia. I think he would be very lucky if he places as high as fifth this year. This is a very stacked and competitive lineup, and he's going to have a tough going. You can agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video. Please let me know in the comment section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.